Morning YouTube hikers, Ray from Hike-ALOT here today to do a quick product review for you. If you watch my blister video, you noticed I mentioned in there that I had never used aftermarket insoles for my shoes. I've always just worn whatever was in there. So the folks from CushiFix reached out and wanted to send me a pair and let me check them out here, and we'll see what you think. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one and I'm going to put it into my right Hoka, and I'm going to wear the standard one on the left and just see if I can tell the difference. So I bought these Hokas about 8 or 9 months ago, and just really, they still don't feel quite broken in yet. It's the Kahas. I've had Kahas before. I really like them, but they still just feel stiffer than normal. So I'm going to run one of these for a little while and see how it pans out. So the insoles showed up in the mail the other day inside this little bag, and they had talked about some waffling and honeycomb padding and stuff on the bottom that's supposed to be really good for the support. I'm sure all the science for that makes plenty of sense to someone who's educated on how all that stuff works, but I'm not. I'm just looking for the fit, feel, and do they stay comfortable? Do they stay in the shoe where they're supposed to be and not move around? I'm sure that's all important about the sizing, but let's open them up and check them out here. Oh, well, there's a nice blue. They're going to stick out. I'll be able to see them. So across, let's see, move them close here. So you've got some textured padding and stuff up here to the front, which I was kind of surprised. I'm kind of curious to see how that feels on my actual foot when it's inside there. It's nice and supportive across the back. You've got that sort of honeycombing pattern across the bottom of the heel here that extends up through mid-foot. Got some additional padding up here, and we've got the graduated lines around here. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to take the liner out of my right shoe, and we'll lay it on here and get it all traced off, and we'll cut it out and get it inserted. And now that I have my Hoka insole pulled out, I can already tell that it's definitely a completely different feel to the Hoka here. So it's definitely more substantive. It's a little thinner up toward the end here, but it's the waffling and stuff on the padding feels very supportive. I'm cautiously optimistic with this. On the heel, there's definitely a lot more support here. So let's lay it out and trace it out and get it cut up. Alright, so now we've got it all installed inside of our shoe here. Got everything all smoothed out in here so I don't feel any bumps or wrinkles. Managed to trim off about this much, so it's really not bad at all. So let's put it on and see how it feels. Okay everyone, so right out the gate, just got the shoe on, just kind of did a quick walk through the house here. It's pouring down rain outside right this minute, so I didn't walk too terribly far, but just spent a couple minutes sort of walking around through the living room kitchen here. It has a very different feel to it. I'm optimistic here. It's going to take a little getting used to because it's not my broken in insole that's been in there. It has a little bit of that new shoe feel to it right this minute. Can definitely tell that it has a lot of arch support right through there, which on the inside here I can definitely feel the support here versus what's in my left shoe. So it should be a good comparison. So I'm going to walk around in these shoes for the next few days and we'll see what we think. Okay guys, I'm a week and a half in with the new insoles now, and it was clear to me on day 5 that my right shoe that had the new insole in it was far more comfortable than was my left foot that still had the stock one in there. So went ahead and I pulled that Hoka insert out and put the left one in, so now I'm running both of them in parallel, so keep our fingers crossed. Okay guys, so I'm 3 weeks in now with the CushiFix insoles. Not gonna lie to you, I've been shockingly very pleased with them. Always been ones I never really thought I would like aftermarket insoles. I'm like, I don't need those things. I'll just kind of tough it out with what comes in there. Been very pleasantly pleased with it. Okay, so they make 3 claims on their website, and when I first started checking them out, I was like, maybe, maybe not. The first one is 95% of users said that foot pain decreased noticeably within 2 weeks. I can definitely see how that would be a potential because I noticed a change in mine. 92% say they doubled their daily mileage. I'm not sure about that. I didn't really try to put that to the test, but they also said that 94% experienced less sore feet after a long, busy day. I can 100% see how that would be very feasible with these inserts. Like I said, I've been very pleasantly surprised with them, so I can't can't applaud these enough. 3 weeks in. Okay guys, if these piqued your interest at all and you want to go through and check these out, I'm going to toss a link in the very bottom so you can get to their site so you can check out their products. There's also a discount code link down there that'll get you a little break on the pricing and stuff if you would pick that up and use it as well. Like I said, I've been thoroughly pleased with them. Can't complain. So far so good. Like I said, I'm only 3 weeks in, but very, very pleased. Okay guys, if you enjoyed this content, give it a thumbs up or subscribe if you haven't done it so far. And as always, if you're out on the trail right now watching this, just remember, left foot, right foot, repeat. We'll see you out there soon.